Good morning. It's September 23rd and this is your daily brief in science. Here's everything you need to know. Most people spend around 90% of their time indoors, making the measurement of indoor air quality, or IAQ, crucial for health and well-being. A recent study has evaluated 87 low-cost IAQ monitors, focusing on their ability to measure key indicators such as total volatile organic compounds, or TVOCs, particulate matter 2.5, or PM 2.5, and carbon dioxide, or CO2. Poor indoor air quality has been linked to various health issues, including respiratory infections and heart disease, underscoring the need for effective monitoring. While sensors for CO2, temperature, and humidity generally met manufacturer specifications, the study found significant accuracy issues with TVOC sensors, which deviated by as much as 79% from reference measurements. PM 2.5 sensors showed consistency, but had an error margin of plus or minus 27%, exceeding the stated plus or minus 15% accuracy. These findings highlight the necessity for experimental evaluations of low-cost IAQ monitors before their deployment to ensure reliability. The research explored various CO2 measurement methods, including estimated CO2 through TVOC sensors, NDIR sensors, and photoacoustic sensors. NDIR and photoacoustic sensors operate on the gas absorption principle, measuring CO2 by detecting specific wavelengths of light absorbed by different gases. Among the findings, NDIR sensors like the Sensair S8 demonstrated better correlation with reference instruments outdoors compared to photoacoustic sensors from Sensirion. However, estimating CO2 through TVOC sensors, such as the Sensirion SGP30, is deemed unreliable due to interference from other indoor organic components. Despite their affordability and real-time data collection capabilities, concerns remain regarding the accuracy and reliability of low-cost IAQ monitors when compared to professional-grade instruments. The study concluded that the Sensair S8 sensors exhibited a higher agreement with each other and with reference instruments than the Sensirion SCD sensors. A recent study has unveiled promising antibacterial properties in a strain of Lactobacillus, specifically Dellalioa algida, which thrives in cold environments. Conducted by researchers at the Harbin Institute of Technology, the study focuses on the exopolysaccharide, or EPS, produced by this psychrophilic bacterium and its potential applications. The researchers analyzed the cell-free supernatant, or CFS, from Dellalioa algida, identifying 94 volatile components along with protein and sugar concentrations of 32.857 milligrams per milliliter and 98.250 milligrams per liter, respectively. The EPS composition was found to consist of 9 monosaccharides, including rhamnose, glucose, and mannose, linked by various glycosidic bonds and exhibiting an average molecular weight of 21,630 daltons. Notably, the EPS demonstrated significant antioxidant activities, achieving 60% scavenging activity against DPPH and 51.2% against ABTS+ at a concentration of 100 micrograms per milliliter. These findings indicate that EPS from Dellalioa algida could serve as both an antioxidant and an immunomodulator, highlighting its multifaceted benefits. The study also revealed that CFS treatment led to a reduction in protease activity and metabolic capacity in the tested Pseudomonas strains, suggesting an effective antibacterial mechanism. The primary mode of action appears to be the disruption of bacterial cell membranes, rather than impacting biofilm integrity. Additionally, the EPS was shown to reduce the secretion of inflammatory factors like IL-6, IL-1 beta, and TNF-alpha, while also downregulating their mRNA expression, which could alleviate inflammation caused by Pseudomonas. This research contributes valuable insights for developing probiotic-derived preparations that inhibit cold-resistant pathogenic bacteria, addressing significant challenges in cold-chain food and drug transportation. The findings underscore a growing interest in biological inhibitors as alternatives to traditional chemical preservatives, which often alter the properties of food and drugs. Overall, Dellalioa algida emerges as a novel cold-adapted inhibitor of Pseudomonas, suggesting its potential applications in food preservation and pharmaceuticals. A recent study has unveiled a multifunctional protective coating designed to preserve limestone in cultural heritage sites. This innovative coating addresses erosion and water-induced degradation, which are significant threats to these important structures. The new approach combines superhydrophobicity, photocatalytic self-cleaning, and biocidal properties into a single formulation. The coating is synthesized using a silane-based precursor along with zinc oxide nanoparticles, which play a crucial role in enhancing its protective capabilities. Specifically, silica nanoparticles modified with 1H2H2H perfluorodecyl triethoxysilane, or PFDTES, are employed to achieve the desired protective characteristics. Characterization tests revealed a large water contact angle of approximately 153 degrees, indicating effective water repellency, along with a small contact angle hysteresis of around 5 degrees. These measurements confirm the coating's superhydrophobic nature, with water contact angles exceeding 150 degrees and sliding angles below 10 degrees. The optimal concentration of zinc oxide nanoparticles was determined to be 0.8% by weight, based on extensive wetting and durability tests. In terms of antibacterial effectiveness, the coating demonstrated significant antimicrobial properties, inhibiting the growth of Escherichia coli by 94.8% and Staphylococcus aureus by 99.9%. This suggests that the coating not only protects cultural heritage sites, but could also be a promising strategy for preventing device-associated infections in healthcare settings. The antibacterial properties were rigorously evaluated using turbidimetry and inhibition halo techniques, confirming its effectiveness against common pathogens. Furthermore, durability tests conducted over 35 days of outdoor exposure showed that the coating maintained its hydrophobic properties, indicating its long-term viability. A recent study has shed light on the fracture strengths and hardness of various restorative materials used in dentistry, specifically focusing on the appropriate crown thickness for permanent prostheses. The research evaluated 3 manufacturing techniques: conventional, or CRC, milled, or MRC, and 3D printed, or PRC, utilizing 60 specimens of each type, each measuring 10 mm in diameter and 1 mm in thickness. The results revealed that the manufacturing method significantly influenced mean fracture load values. The 3D printed restorations achieved the highest mean fracture load at 4,185 plus or minus 914 newtons, followed by milled restorations at 2,495 plus or minus 941 newtons, and conventional restorations at 599 plus or minus 292 newtons. These findings led to the rejection of the null hypothesis, indicating that significant differences in fracture load exist based on the manufacturing technique. Moreover, the study highlighted the critical role of sandblasting in enhancing surface roughness, which improves the bonding strength of restorations. Optimizing surface roughness through sandblasting was shown to significantly influence bonding parameters, underscoring its importance in restorative dentistry. When comparing the materials, milled materials generally exhibited higher strength and surface quality than 3D printed materials, which are beneficial for detailed reproduction and cost-effectiveness. However, the study also noted that properly cemented 3D printed resin composites can achieve comparable strength to milled composites, indicating their potential for indirect composite restorations. Additionally, finite element analysis demonstrated better stress distribution in 3D printed restorations, which may contribute to their higher load-bearing capacity. Notably, the group of milled materials showed significantly higher hardness than the 3D printed groups, with hardness values recorded at 111.18 HV for M, 21.64 HV for P1, and 33.39 HV for P2. Overall, this research emphasizes the importance of carefully considering material type and thickness when selecting restorative materials for dental applications. It also highlights the need for further studies on the physical properties of 3D printed resins under clinical conditions to enhance their application in dentistry. Extra virgin olive oil, or EVOO, is more than just a staple in kitchens. It is a fundamental element of the Mediterranean diet, renowned for its high levels of monounsaturated fatty acids and antioxidants, including vitamin E and various phenolic compounds. Recent clinical studies suggest that these phenolic compounds in EVOO may play a crucial role in regulating physiological functions and could help in the prevention of metabolic and cardiovascular diseases. The cultural significance of olive trees has deep roots in Mediterranean history, with evidence of their domestication tracing back 5,000 to 6,000 years. Beyond the oil, olive leaves themselves boast a rich nutritional profile, containing carbohydrates, phenolic compounds, vitamins, and minerals, which support their classification as a functional food and health supplement. Research has identified key phenolic classes in olive leaves, such as secoiroids and flavonoids, with their biochemical composition varying due to geographical, climatic, and agricultural factors. While the antioxidant capacity of these compounds is well documented, more research is needed to fully understand the fatty acid and mineral contents of olive leaves. The link between the phenolic compounds in olives and reduced rates of cancer and cardiovascular diseases has spurred increased research interest over the past decade. Human clinical trials have focused on hydroxytyrosol, or HT, revealing promising results in lowering blood pressure and cholesterol levels. However, animal studies on HT have shown mixed outcomes, with some indicating potential adverse effects at higher doses. The European Food Safety Authority has deemed HT safe for inclusion in functional foods, establishing no observed adverse effect levels. Future research is anticipated to explore how olive leaf extract can influence neuroimmune and cardiovascular health, particularly concerning conditions like polycystic ovary syndrome. Variations in study designs and methodologies highlight the need for further investigation to clarify the real-world efficacy of EVOO phenolic compounds. This has been your daily brief in science. To read more about these stories, follow the links in the episode bio. You can also subscribe to these updates via email at www.brief.news. For more daily podcasts about the topics you love, visit brief.news/podcasts. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be back with everything you need to know.